Hey, welcome back, students. In this video, we're going to go ahead and distinguish nuclear fusion from nuclear fission that we covered in the last section or in the last video. So let's go ahead and begin with the words again. So let's look at this. We've got nuclear, and on this one here, we've got fusion. And so again, we talked about last time that when we talk about nuclear, what we're really talking about here is we're talking about the atom. Okay, and the things that are going on in the atom. So things are actually stable or unstable in that atom in the center, in the nucleus. That's really what that really is. Even though we do refer to it as the atom, we're really talking about the nucleus of that atom. And then on the other side here, we've got the fusion. And when we look at fusion, what we're talking about, the root word here is that we're looking at things that are fusing. Okay, or another way of looking at this is that they are going to be binding together, or they're going to come together. Right? And so nuclear fusion here, a very basic and easy way to understand this is nuclear fusion is a process in which atoms come together. Now, the real reason they come together is because they're trying to form more stable units. And so the way this looks like, if I were to draw a figure for you, would look something like this. So let's go ahead and draw the circle. Typically what you have is you have an atom here, and you've got a secondary atom. And usually what happens here is these atoms, for whatever reason, they might be unstable. So let's just go ahead and get these to do this. Now, atoms could break down, in which case we would have nuclear fission. But in the case that you have some atoms, what will usually happen here is that these atoms then will combine here, and they'll want to fuse with one another. And when they do, what they usually do is they form one larger structure, which is a usual structure that you'll get here. And this is a larger atom, but this particular atom here, when it actually does fuse, we wind up seeing that it actually becomes a little bit more stable. And that's the ultimate goal of any atom, especially unstable atoms. They want to be stable, so when they ever reach that state, that is the desirable state that they're seeking. Okay, so this is slightly different than nuclear fission, in which things were breaking apart. Here we're doing the reverse part, or the reverse process, in which unstable atoms are going to fuse and form something that's a little bit more stable. And so when you look at the nuclear reactions that we talk about with regards to nuclear decay, such as beta and alpha decay, or when you have an electron capture, these are the basic general types of nuclear decay that we're talking about. In this particular case, it's nuclear fusion. So if you want to know a little bit more about the nuclear fission, check out the other video that we have here in the lessons. And either way, keep subscribing, keep watching, and keep learning.